Me did yanyante chua, and maybe I'm discovered for you, Pakuma Busia for Ghana. No, me used to tap send. Tap send. No fee mobile money transfer. Eye easy, convenient, fast, and sounds so free. Won't you share? Me discover ye my pimp. Tap send. Intienne, also download the tap send app no ever mobile phone so free. Na first ka komo abusuya for Ghana fa na nyina. Tap send. Papa no.
Everybody check now. Check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Check it. Green select glucometer. Check it. Sugar level, check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Ever since Shatta mentioned on the stage at the Accra Sports Stadium, aka Ohinijan Sports Stadium, that the Nigerians are not reciprocating the love we have been showing to them, no, it has generated so much discourse and come on be brave and remember. But unfortunately, we are not feeling the involvement of our artists also talking about this kind of conversation. So many top artists are quiet. Stonebwoy tried one B and post back post no some backlash kitibia no sandan ne ho no betre before kra. After that, no, you said them who like identifiable names, top names in the music industry, who are also saying, okay, so what Shatta said, we can do it this way, we can do it that way, we can do it that way. First of all, I want to know why. The last time Kofi Kinaata was on an interview with NYDJ, Kumasi, Kinaata was asked a question about what Shatta said at the 25th December show. Kinaata Bekasano, Okase, this one, I want to say it in tree. Listen to it well. Or see wait and person kind of vernacular. Time oka assembly we no oka say after we can speak English. It makes me feel like okay, Kinaata wants to talk about it, but he doesn't want maybe the Nigerian people to understand it, or he doesn't want those who he's talking about to know what he's saying. And I'm asking, why are we shying away, especially big names in the music industry? Why are they shying away to come on the table for us to discuss this? What is the problem? Why are they not ready to talk about this? Now, let me give you the video. My producer, Antonio Safo Sapon, aka Facebook Jata, has compiled some 4-minute video from this interview, NYDJ, and we are going to watch it. After that, I'll come back. Now, my being commoning, then me and my team will be discussing as to first, why our people are not willing to come on the table, like in all entertainment platforms. You afraid all the top artists, Charlie, Assemna Shatta Kano. How is it like? Meanwhile, watch this interview. When I come back, we have a full discussion. This is the Sammy Flex Show. We are live on Base One TV. Remember to also give us your WhatsApp messages. I'll be reading them on Facebook. Drop your messages and remember to share the link with your people. Watch this. I'll be right back.
Okay, now let's look at one thing that's become a subject everybody is talking about. Is a general one. This whole Ghana, Nigeria, back and forth on social. For you, Crowley, also this year is the year of beating. You always come in with that humor. When everything is, the tension is so high, you come in with that humor to settle things down. I mean, you say year of beating. What do you make of this whole thing? I mean, do you think the call is necessary? Do you think we could have done it better? Do you think, so far as we are getting the results, that's it?
It's 50-50 for this one. I want to speak vernacular.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. Yeah,
Matthias.
You area bu wa wa. Tida blo chilipo. Ekita ska ahinipo. Ghana ni ekita de biska. One ton asase mo wo. no matter ahina is scared be the main area no one turn as some go in few citizens no kita coins whatever man see there are certain things are there as a citizen enjoy I know ubiquity scanty you pay you well he will do this ebo we no na ikona ngasa no oye ndie bi na nkofo bi afa nti we yankon ekoni fie obo wo fie be didi but ekoni fie o mo we di ban
at the next ban see
they ban po they see ada wo so e for ho adwen adasa oye de yelokun
to them I dey
Juba asaba ngasa no o ho be pizza ra fa me yankon de nyana nkasa ati no I don't know we dey ne dey adasa ehwa sa kwa de kan the same thing but senior man obi understand our approach in the issue while they go on your back and the play that na insult no body bi amana wa say no but aside that say you know yesterday brothers you know your boy hand to hand obo ufia dey open up man say na e benefit open up man nti enti forward in say the na nkare e ne de me yan la kwa akache nkofo na no say we gent of Africa olu kono wel capital no polo ona Ghana obey pelo nti abani wo ha kekre ya agent opolo ne do afọ wa president polo oje do afọ de dibadidi atasa ihu abado ha de ne ko kase epede je hona ba fa ha kekre ono on denchen me ya sure na wo ba ha o de tulba club de DJ boy na nwom ana de nti no your system not then wo be go straight to them no eboko ho one was 80 20 say 85 15 or say nti no matter there be ni bia no o deserve that what the more no won tin fe ni nyina mo but yen the way you go im no
obi e ti me bam da
fami eye wo di ni yi ombra obi abe Africa no so obi abe ta be ni promo be opodo yi but e dey mu there ifefu one privilege ni powerful one privilege that is it onye the hatred be there you know why the obi ala yen system no there you fix the system now the last time you see the people on am how you then put na nwom no
percentage bi obenya
no or 8:2 nti mo ba ye bia 8:2 no wala bobo adasa onye there wo won kase ukrom na eto bi no krom nwom o failure na me na yen na no wo ye yenya ye Paris yenya ye yankofo abrofo oba wo so obo boy ohun ya na obi slave ship mo woloko we slaves atasa ado ye yo wan kase ti ukru ne ukru na anya wo dia nti no me fa ma gbe se bitin akabrofo
also says everything akabrofo but that's a very serious point you make right then I'm pretty sure say institutions no mo yo majuma ya so no ma we nyina be bo ama obi abe feel safe
we can't blame them one year hwe yen na say dey gbem na e kwande one year hwe ti say na say e fix ye na nyama things will be fine
Okay, so let's say thank you to NYDJ for the video credit. We sourced the video from NYDJ, so big up to you, NYDJ. And I'm going back to my people now. Yes, starting Ninkomo. At this stage, the conversation is opened, loud and clear. You can also be part of the conversation on WhatsApp. The number will be displayed on the screen for you to give us your messages. Facebook Live, YouTube, you can also drop whatever you want to add to the discussion, and let's do it. My name is Sammy Rasta. Ever started. Sammy Rasta. So first of all, why are all the top artists not willing to be part of that conversation? Kofi Kinaata beka say I had him a in vernacular. Now me can vernacular we no man to there. Me we am beka that things there now I can speak English. Then say open language a bit the expressing who ye and now on pese omo beti asem na waka no. Sammy, na me no starting.
Big man, it's clear say Kofi pese whatever the contribution was 7 Ebeko International. How?
And they crowd bit much say you don't want it to go into the country. Now they say Kobe I will be at you.
But you see, when it's in English, it will go faster than the ordinary Nigerian will understand it. And capacity we say, but I'm sure say all these people are running away from the issue, the conversation, not because they are not interested, but because of that insult kind of attachment to the whole thing.
Message, you know, yeah.
Yes, the whole message, you know. It's acquired to say, we artists now will be kebi to support her. Now, say also who stand it to insult the Nigerians. I feel that is why most of them, because we are industry player there, you will see this as a problem. A problem. And I said it's a problem meaning a problem. It's the a problem. As Ghanaians, as showbiz people, a problem. And I didn't do baby a drew. And you know, if you want to address this issue, and yet using insults and the day results in the baby. I watched the episode you had with Mr. Forsen.
Yeah.
And he made mention of the fact, say, this is an agenda kind of a thing. You understand? It's supposed to be an agenda. So now me I want to say also a praise Shatta for doing this, because you yourself is saying say this should be a closed door meeting agenda. So if we can't do that, let's forget it and play along with it. Because Odiba open Musebe, it won't solve anything. The whole thing is supposed to be an agenda by the real people and our gatekeepers, no, with young some of the influential artists involved. This is supposed to be an agenda, and before you know, it will start giving out results. And the Nigerians no better realizing no, now Ghanaians are pushing something.
Okay.
You understand? But when you come out to say whatever Nigerians and then that doesn't in fact results be a you know, an artist be our own person or no there. ABR now, some of our artists are also collaborating with the Nigerians to get connections.
But so Sammy, everyone say it is true. Shatta cannot or they attempted the ebata. But can someone take can someone take away the insults and handle the issue like Kofi Kinaata or can Sammy or say yes, Shatta cannot or the attempt, and no, he wouldn't speak like that. But assembly day, he also tagged on it saying that on all Philly said me bow chrome na me no bedi meduane also ba me chrome ye ni eduane enti yenche 20. Like there is a conversation besides the insult. Why are we not putting the insult aside and tackling the issue like Kofi Kinaata just did? But obi eduane
tackling the issue, no, and I make her say I'll still go with Mr. Forsen's submission. Approach. Say this is not supposed to be a idea you made discussing the whole Ghana and Nigeria, because one, you were ECOWAS. Nigerians are free to move to any West African country.
But they cannot control how we do it.
But I understand. But they cannot control. That is why because in as much as Nigerians are doing say 2080 or whatever, when Stone Boy money you call Jackie Muko Nigeria no Oman can say yeah bought 80-20 until you are here until more that did not work because say Jackie Kotsana you know that 20% say 2 hours no that 80% did not work because it was all about Jackie.
No, it worked because that time no Kotsana honey penny be free it ends.
That is what I'm saying. Say and they will be hard. I'm a Nipano, and remember, it's not only through the traditional media. Now, if we are targeting anything, we shouldn't take away the social media platform. Since see our Nigerians, no, you see a more you so cry no more push it through social media. Also, you can't. And also, Ghana 80-20. It's social media, TikTok. Anyone, also the law never calls say 80-20. And remember, TikTok is doing fantastic for most artists.
But those platforms are different platforms. We are talking about the media governed and ruled by the state.
That is why
TikTok is not ruled by Ghana.
That is
state
what
of Ghana. Yeah.
I don't think I make sure say this should be a mind game. Nigerians are using some tricks, tactics to get into Ghana market. I said this a day in the Bema. All the shows I boo on Nigeria during Christmas, almost top 3 artists can leave their Christmas celebration in their country and come and join us to celebrate with us. Why would they do that? There's something about Ghana that they need. And how do they approach it? They will have to use their mind. Omu you so much and omudi get it to us. Let's sit down and think. This is not a matter of shouting. This is not a matter of yelling and insulting. This is a matter of mind game. So if you can't sit down and plan well, you cannot beat this game. And I make her say Ghana for say 50, Ghana 80, and no yemra yashisha to bandi all the traditional media but they can still influence the social media influencers and all those things because of our agenda.
Okay.
So if we can set that agenda to get into them, yeah, kasa ye can do be submission or be can be supporting you know won't work. It won't work. Let us develop that mindset here. Adie be Ghana for. Adie high pan say we see this whole creative thing. They say to be. So whenever someone tries to enter into the creative space, the first thing that he thinks of is to when we say a Jumano the odibedi into the one or bongo. Ghanaians know ye higher into block say we think out of Ghana and try to excel in other countries. One of our major problem a cut across and no can one movie industry because that time when some of us were telling them let's try to do more than we are doing, said the bay a bit cut across any international market now, then they will tell you say Sini Papa ne de ato. Because at the moment, or 100,000. Yes, at that moment, you're turning movie now. Yes, you're turning movie now. When you're 100,000 Ghana cedis, until what choking, and you say, man, you understand? And so obi better as I can say that money it's not enough. Let me work hard and make triple out of it. And those people and are taking the mantle person sell it through other countries. And to say say artists na wo Ghana no e show trim say Ghana and a territory. Let's protect them. Let's protect our marketer. We shouldn't cry say obi try to penetrate through other countries because that is not our vision.
Okay.
A whole Shatta because it's not important to spend a huge amount of money to shoot music video. Nina a idea a mindset of a Ghanaian. Dear you want to yamo hoban. Obi so the benny dear to chacha. Say I want to prove to Obia me person me call US no big eco pre distribution deal, and I need this kind of materials to tell my story. So whether I get it now, I can use that as a steady case to lobby for more and expand my territory. That will come. You have to go through struggles, but that will come with a result. But Ghana yam pedisa.
Okay.
I say I went for an interview and I'm saying when I get $200,000, I'm going to use all to shoot a movie. And a person like, how? What are you going to use the Canada? I don't be 60 days and I'll be 1 year location and that is the mindset. And I'm sure the artists are being careful on how to do this. And yes, Obia And so obiara can be what is the outcome?
Okay, thank you so much. Sammy Rasta, he's a filmmaker, and of course, he is also one of the greatest pundits in our showbiz space here in Ghana. Oh,
Osman.
Then, of course, Obi Johnny.
People are shying away, or people seem to be shying away for some few reasons. One has to do with the fact that some people currently have their links, or should I say pipes, connected to that source.
Musicians, no?
Yes.
They are connected to the Nigerian source.
Exactly.
So when they talk about it,
one year, a total cutoff.
You cannot mention 2 artists who you think are like that.
Jackie has her connection in Nigeria.
Don't be.
Who
again? Who again?
Kinaata himself has some of his connections in Nigeria.
Patoranking, huh?
Yes.
I see.
We have so many artists that have their pipes through Nigeria to, yes, Sarko Diemo, all these big guys have their pipes through, yes, through Nigeria to wherever they think they are heading to. So most of them will be very, very careful when they are having this kind of conversation. Fear the one who has nothing to lose. Somebody like Shatta. Yes, probably he has some few links here and there in Nigeria. But let's look at how he's depending on some of these links. Some people currently seem to be surviving on those links. But your man is able and confident to voice out some of these things because to him, his life doesn't depend on it like some of them do. It's in yes or no, bet me a voice. Kofi Kinaata and the rest, even when they decide to say some crana, they will be very careful because of this reason. Kinaata, I think he's very intelligent because one of the reasons why I think he chose to speak vernacular was the way he wanted to express himself. Because yes, there are so many people that are going to read meanings into whatever he's saying. He did not mean harm with what he said, but me catch yourself carnabrofwa and the kind of headlines he be peel. Na kesi mupa na beba. When he said it in vernacular or tree, in translating, your translation might be different from me. Mine will also be different from Sammy Rasta and also Chemu. In Tiano, when I even give a headline to whatever he has, like he said, and he feels he wants a way out or he wants an escape route, he can come and say, yes, me can say, but the way you explain what I said or the way you transcribed what I said is not what I actually meant. I don't know, but me escape route. That's one of the reasons why he chose to go that way. But then, for Ghana Nigeria conversation, my stand is that the systems in Ghana are very porous,
weak,
very, very porous, and you're very, very porous to the extent say yes, we are so, and a typical Ghanaian, you see the conversation going on. Most people would like to say something. Most people would like to comment, contribute, anyhow. And you see, I support what Sammy Rasta said that because of the insults attached to the whole commencement of this conversation, most people feel say the moment I come and say, oh, I think my brother is making a point, then it is as if say, if you say he's making a point, then you automatically support the insult attached to the statement. That is what people don't want their brand to be known for. In the end, the person will prefer to sit somewhere, let you dirty yourself, fight, but when the result comes, then they can enjoy. That is how it is. Look at when Shatta started fighting the whole entertainment system as to how artists are being treated, artists are being paid, and all that. It was still the same kind of attitude our brothers and sisters in the fraternity were putting up. Let's ask ourselves, how many people openly came to support this guy? Why? Because he was doing it with insults and attacks attached. So people felt say, yay, wait here, it is a no-go area for me. Watch him dirty himself till now. It yielded a good result, and they are now enjoying. That is the same way this conversation is also going. This is a national agenda. You know, Nigerians sat in their own country. Even South Africans also have their own policies in their country. So people sit in their own countries, create systems that will favor them. Whether you are Jay-Z, whether you are Beyonce, whoever you are, but our system is so porous that we carry even what we have left. I didn't say you win a crown. Yes, we can leftover. Leftover, we can. Where for leftover? Main dish. Okay. Near the ama. Then we go hungry in the name of relationship. Nobody is saying that we should not bond with our brothers and sisters in other countries, or we should not collaborate with them, or we should not work with them. Because even in their tight system, they still have collaborations with us, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
They do. So it is about, this is me, to me, I don't see this to be an attack to our brothers and sisters in other countries. So this to me is a wake-up call to us here in this fraternity. Because see, they are doing some things. When this whole conversation started, we started complaining started coming from left, right, center. And the Shatta Kani Yampa, what he's saying is true. Yes, we support this guy. Yes, we support that guy. Then a rebuttal started coming from Nigeria. Of course, we didn't expect them to keep quiet about that conversation. So they also brought this. When you listen to their argument, you would clearly see about 50% of the arguments they brought were true. Our people here are sleeping. Bottom line, baseline, they are sleeping.
You mean our artists are lazy?
They are sleeping, especially when it comes to exploring. They are sleeping. Yes, Westgate is big in Nigeria. The video is big. The likes of Condemns, everybody like Burna Boy, they are big. But December we saw them here. Most of them, aside the shows they were built on to come and play.
And the fact that we saw them here now, you guys think what? Like it was so positive to us?
No, it's for them.
That's not what I'm saying.
It's their benefit.
We saw them here. Aside shows now, Bailey or more so I say no more buy for me. Most of them were here chilling
with our people.
And when they come and they seem to be chilling, Wizkid last year when he came, the whole news was Wizkid was with Dako Vibes, can promise them chilling. After our first month, not chilling, the second month, what we saw was possibly in a private jet with him going. We are, see, our people are here. Oh, they know. I always said Nigeria for no back and say we have systems in place. They knew. As 80-20, I said conversation This is a conversation that we started almost a decade, like more than a decade ago. They know. Nigeria for year 80-20. Oman fa change bia be show bia kon say hey, oba Nigeria 80-20 tie dey change name China. It depends on how you approach them on the table.
Okay.
So our people should stop being so self-sufficient, so relaxed, and explore. When kid ba be vacation or explore or ha say in some vacation if you are business minded, you are able to plug in. Exactly. When Shatta went to Miami, one course of Coachelle. At the end of the day, one for business ideas about. Yeah. Wasn't he able to make business deals over there? Yes, that is what we are saying. And that to me is a clear message of what Shatta is talking about.
Okay, thank you. Roland Amate is a blogger. He is an event person, one of my pundits here on Sammy Flex Show. Now, Chamu, let me get your opinion. Why are our artists running? And even why Kofi Kinaata decided to speak vernacular instead of going raw? No, be antinasi. Good.
Yeah. The first advice is to all the artists is that don't be in a haste to say something. Especially a conversation like this. If you don't have much to say, it's better you keep quiet.
It's better you shut up.
So I will advise them even not to speak if they can. that would be better than them coming to say things that may hurt them. The Kofi Kinaata approach now you see, good for him. But me no crank can make say really make person make him. Because all Baba or say doing who say.
But when he's known to be a giant in the industry, you didn't know. Say also Kahumbi.
But only
frontliners, Ghana music frontliners near can. Kofi Kinaata Kahumbi.
Yes, but only opinion about this one. What about that? I know a force to say Bibia ba on Kebia. That's the point. Any Bibia na yes okay. Shatta before the Shatta e ba can not wadwene ho. In fact, not on ho cry that energy na burn mu, that idea na burn more. I would not stay this to on fan kasa. Who musician now baby now Shatta can you don't have the same motivation to also say something. So if you don't have much to say, if you don't have experience, be careful because it can hurt you. Shatta tougher or stronger. Why you be that? So don't go in that same way. You are not on the same wavelength with Shatta. So if you go and use Shatta's approach, we cry now. Now we baby our. So me, I would advise the musician not to come and speak anyhow. Okay. They should be careful. Okay. Some of these things they should allow us to speak. So any musician who is not saying anything, I will say that it's the best. But
Chemo, they are feeling the heat. They are in the forefront of this. When they allow us only to talk, can we are. Yes, I know you have a record label in Tido 2 Records. You change it in a Befa record. Befa record. You also have your own interest, but the interest is high on their list than us.
Yeah, of course.
Set topics, Dawson. We can decide to talk about anything. In fact, and then create a Black Star Sammy, and people would like to listen to it. But we still think, let's see where it's right and where it's wrong.
Yeah. But the thing is, some of them, they don't know where, as Christian to say, S in this industry. They don't know anything. All that they have is talent. And so focus on your talent. Leave the rest to others to manage. So if you don't focus on your talent and you want to, it has come, I will say some. Your talent will not be enough to save you. So if you don't have much to say, like if you don't have knowledge about it, keep quiet. That's why I'm saying that a new Biana so can be. Shatta the Wayebida in this Shatta Jan Manage. Who was support to be cry opa call Shatta inbox for a children like Shatta, you know, who beat me. Let Shatta come out and say,
you will sell it out.
Let Shatta come out and say, me and I must train and why don't you also come out? Now I just say I don't have energy. When I was high energy, do it, I will support you. Just tell Shatta that I think he will be okay with it. But yes, all Baba can be. Now I can hear our dinner. And I also say I somewhere to Votarian, Jaffinger, Nyamensa, and the Shay. The whole thing is based on your strength, and there are certain things I can, nothing will happen to you, and there are certain things I can. That will be the end of you.